Oh, right, I'm just going to go. Okay, what's up, guys? How's it going? I've got the LazyPeon with me today, and we're going to be doing a discussion on Black Desert and its release coming up soon. But there's something that I wanted to focus on, which there's been a lot of attention about recently, and that is whether this game is pay to win or not. So, yeah. Like, this has been all over the Reddit. It's been all over the forums. Everyone's been moaning about the cash shop prices and lots of little things that the items do and all this stuff. So I wanted to have a talk to everyone about it to basically discuss whether we think it's going to be pay to win or whether it's sort of like, you know, pay for convenience more like. So, yeah. But Craig, are you back?
Yep.
Hello, sir. So, yeah, I mean, have you seen all the cash shop prices and everything?
I haven't seen the prices, but I remember you telling me about the pets.
What specifically about the pets?
About how they kind of give you little bonuses, and the only way to get them is through the cash shop.
Yeah, that's one of the main. That's one of the big things that I've seen people putting on the on the Reddits and the forums, saying that that's kind of like unfair. So basically, for those of you that don't know, what is basically happening with the pets is you buy a pet. The pets are around €9, €11, or dollars each, depending on where you live. And you can get up to a maximum of 3 pets a maximum of 3 pets out at a time. So basically what this means is you need to spend, let's say, €33 to buy 1 pet, but these to buy the pets you need, but those are only tier 1 pets. And then from tier 1 pets you can then upgrade them to tier 3 pets, but to do that you have to put 2 pets together to make them upgrade. So it would have to be a cat and a cat. You breed them together and they can become a tier 2 or a tier 3. Now, the problem with that is you're then going to have to spend double the money, and you lose both those other pets. So you spend then €18 for 1 pet, and you might not get a tier 3, so you might have to do it again. So you'd have to do that 3 times. So that's essentially nearly, you know, by the time you're done upgrading all your pets, I don't know, what's that, nearly €100, maybe more. Now, I don't know if the pets are overpowered or not, or like they're more, in my opinion, for convenience, so that you use them for looting. But like you said, Craig, yeah, they give you a buff. So when you rank them up, they can give a random buff. For example, plus 7 XP is one of them. But do you count plus 7 XP as pay to win?
To a small degree.
Like, because this
very small degree.
It's just ridiculous that I don't know, man. I find it ridiculous that people are saying that XP is pay to win.
It's more pay to win in this game than any other game because this game doesn't have a level gap. Right,
okay, so you're thinking sort of like the extra levels that they get on it would be kind of help them out, essentially, because if you're a high level than other people, you do more damage and you've got people that you're harder to hit and all that.
If you think about it, of all the millions of XP and the grinding that you do throughout this entire game, if you have a 7% XP pet from the start...
Yeah, it's going to make a difference in the long run, isn't it?
Big difference.
Well, it's going to make 7% difference in the long run. But yeah, hang on, sorry, one second. I got a donation. Daddy, please, I haven't heard that sound in forever, or did you dare to change it? I was also really want to join on Skype whilst playing. Enjoying, congrats on your sub button. Yeah, thanks, dude. I've turned off the donation sound for now, but I'll show you it later after we're done with this. Sorry, bro. Now, it's combat XP for those that are asking, by the way, but combat XP is pretty much all the XP you get in this game. It's not contribution XP or anything like that. The problem that I've got with the pets in this game, the little buffs they give is, you know, they give boost of XP, they can give reduced death penalty, and, you know, little things like that. Now, I don't find any of them particularly pay to win, but the issue here is that it's starting off with this. It's starting off with little things like, oh, you get an extra 7% XP if you upgrade your pet. If you buy this outfit, you get 10% more XP. If you buy this outfit, they can't see your name in combat. It's little things like this where it starts with. And some people are like, yeah, it's okay. It doesn't, you know, they're not game-breaking mechanics. But then they'll be like, all right, we can get away with this. What else can we get away with? Perhaps we can get away with 5% increased movement speed so you're harder to catch in combat. So everyone will need to buy that. You know, perhaps we can do it 5% knockdown resistance so that, you know, you're harder to stun in combat. And then, do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I didn't realize the outfits give you buffs.
Yeah, so the special edition outfit that you get, that we're going to get with the $100 version,
yeah,
that basically is giving us a 10% XP buff. Okay. And then the other costumes, I'm not sure yet for EU because I haven't seen them, but on Korea, the horse training one gives, you know, 20% extra horse XP. Well, the ones there. There's the fishing costume, which increases your swim speed and your fishing level, essentially, so that you can fish faster. So, I mean, all of these little things, they're not pay to win particularly, but they're just more advantageous, if you will. And it's going to build up over time, because if you can fish faster, you can make more money. If you can make more money, you can, you know, get better gear. If you get better gear, you do more damage, pay to win. This is where people are going with it. The one that most people will have a massive, massive problem in this game with is the ghillie suit. Now, I totally agree. The ghillie suit in this game is fucking ridiculous. I'm wearing it right now in game. Basically, what the ghillie suit does, for those who don't know, Craig, do you know what the ghillie suit does?
It hides your name.
Yeah, it literally makes your name not show at all when you're in combat, or when you, like, you know, if you would hover your mouse over them or target them or anything. You cannot see their name. And not only that, it increases your, is it your run speed or something? I can't remember exactly what it does. It does do something else, I think. Oh no, oh sorry, you're gathering. Never mind, that's kind of not that bad. Yeah, so it's more that it hides your nameplate, essentially, and you can literally hide from people. Like, you can hide in the grass, no one will be able to see you, and you'll be able to jump out and just shoot them in the face. The problem people have with it is that it does make combat, does give you an advantage in combat, and people essentially are now saying, you know, if it starts with the ghillie suit, what are they going to do next? Are they going to give you shoulder pads which equip cannons in your face and shoot people to kill them?
Yeah.
Like, that's where people are concerned it's going to go.
You know how they can fix this whole thing, though?
How?
Just make people be able to buy these items on the cash shop for in-game currency, but make it not tradable.
Holy shit.
Saved.
That's actually a really, really good idea. So you're saying, instead of, so say for example on Korea, the suits sell for 40 or 70 million, whatever, 70 million silver. Instead of being able to put them on the marketplace and sell them, the cash shop actually allows you to buy them for 70 million silver.
Yeah, directly off the cash shop. Then that acts as a bit of a gold sink for the game.
Yeah, yeah.
And then saved. Just make it untradeable.
Yeah, but then the issue is that they're going to then take a massive hit on their profits. Like, that's the thing you've got to think, because the way it worked before was, it was someone is paying money for the suit, and then that someone will then go put it on the marketplace. So from that, it's then still making the company money, essentially. Whereas if they're allowing you to buy it for silver, they're making zero money off of it. So that's probably why that would never happen. I agree that that's a great idea. Or even someone suggested loyalty points, like the mileage store. They could just bump up the prices in the mileage store and be like, yeah, if you play the game for a month straight, or, you know, 2 months straight, you can get this outfit or whatever with it. But, yeah, I can't see that happening. I mean, another issue, another thing that's popped up recently is... So, apparently, I haven't seen this. I have not noticed this, but apparently what you can do is when you're doing a breeding timer for horse breeding, you can... have you ever seen me breed on stream? It takes, like, 2.5 hours, doesn't it? Oh, I got a beltfish. Huh, I did that quest that I needed to do. Yeah, they take a breeding time, so it takes, like, 2.5 hours. Apparently, you can spend pearls to make that instant complete. And, like...
Okay, doesn't that take ages if you don't spend pearls, though?
It's 2.5 hours. It's not that long.
Oh,
but apparently you can spend a small amount of pearls and it will, like, instant complete it. It's like it's almost like a mini transaction, you know, in one of those mobile phone games where it's like, oh, you've just built your building. Come back in 6 hours and it will be complete. Or you can spend $1.99 to complete it, you know, straight away.
I wouldn't say that's pay to win. That's just
it's not, but it's paid to convenience.
Yeah, but there's a difference.
Yeah, and this is the problem. A lot of people don't understand the difference.
It seems as though most games are kind of bordering in the grey area of pay to win at the moment. Like World of Warcraft, you can pay to win in World of Warcraft if you want to.
Yeah.
You can just buy a fuck ton of gold, go on the auction house. Oh, there we go. I've got some mythic raid gear.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right, but no one bats an eyelid at that, do they? What happens is when these games become popular, and I'm sorry for anyone that's come over, what happens is when new games become, like, popular, or people are looking at them because, like, oh, it's a new MMO coming out, let's go check it out. People come over from games like World of Warcraft and Guild Wars 2, and that's fine. I've come over from World of Warcraft, but then I also played Arcade as well and all that. But these kids will come over and they'll have no prior knowledge of this kind of game or a sandbox game and all this, and they don't know how they work, and they'll complain about the grinding, they'll complain about, oh, there's no PvE in this game, and then they will see that you can buy items on a cash shop, and they just scream pay to win and kick and scream and throw their toys out the pram. Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't kick back about this, because I am concerned that it's going to go towards pay to win further down the line. That is my massive concern, because this is already a buy to play game. That's what you've got to think, Craig. you already have to pay 30, 50, or 100 euros just to play the game. And then on top of that, there's now a cash shop paywall, it looks like. And
personally, I thought initially that when this game was going to be buy to play, that just meant everything on the cash shop would be cosmetic, in which case, absolutely fine. All they need to do is just take away these pointless stat increases. I would be okay if they took away every single stat increase for the armor sets and stuff like that, because that's not what people buy the armor sets for. They buy it for cosmetic.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I wouldn't even mind if they left the pet thing in.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like
that kind of limits the amount you can pay to win. Then you can only probably pay $50 at the most to win.
Yeah, I totally agree. And it's like, now what I can do is I can buy a ghillie suit to give myself an advantage. I can buy the 3 or 9 pets or whatever if I'm breeding them all together. So that's another thing. And then on top of that, I can also get horse breeding reset tokens to get a higher tier horse quicker. There's just lots of little things you can do that will all add up to giving you a distinct advantage. Not a distinct, a minor to medium advantage over other players, I would say. And yeah, I don't know why they just don't make it all cosmetic, because I would buy a suit if it was cosmetic. There was whoops, I fell fishing.
Yeah, same, because there's such little armor in the game.
Yeah, so I would. I'd be like, yeah, I'll spend. Do you know how much the sets are, by the way? The armor sets.
I heard they're quite expensive, like £30, aren't they?
Yeah, they're 32 euros for a armor set and a weapon skin.
Fucking lame, dude. If it was cheaper, I would be more inclined to buy them.
No, yeah, I totally agree. I'm not. I think I'm gonna buy a ghillie suit, maybe. That'll be it. And then I just won't buy anything else off the cash shop. I'll buy a couple pets.
Like buying furniture and stuff as well.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not doing that. The furniture's ridiculous. The furniture's like $32, dude. For furniture.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, if they made it cost less,
yeah,
I think more people would spend money on it.
It's that guy just driving a boat on land. What the fuck? Okay, he was lagging. That was really weird. Yeah. He's stupid, like, the way they're going about it. They put the cash shop prices too high. They've given the cash shop shit too much buffs, even though they said... Like, the thing is, they said that it was going to be cosmetic stuff. And it's not cosmetic stuff. They lied. It's not cosmetic. It is... It gives buffs. So, you know, it's not... I don't know, man. I just want them to... The reason I want everyone to push back at the moment and say, you know, this is unfair and everything is because... So far, Dom have listened to us. Is it Dom or Dam? I can never remember.
Dom, yeah.
Yeah, they have listened so far to stuff that we want and we don't want. So I'm hoping with all this fuss that's being kicked up, maybe they'll change something. Maybe they'll go, oh, okay, you know, this is, you know, we understand that you guys are all frustrated by this. I haven't had one person say, oh, yeah, I really enjoy the fact that if I spend $50 or whatever, or $32, I have an advantage in PvP. I haven't had a single person say that. So, it's just...
We need to start a revolution.
Yeah, it's almost like that. No, I agree, like, because it's, like I said earlier, it's like a gateway. If we go, nah, it's alright, it's not that much of a problem, they'll just start pushing through more and more stuff as time goes on, and before you know it, it'll be, get like, yeah, this is fucking ridiculous now. This game's, like, broken as shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't really know what else there is to say on pay to win, but it's just annoying that it's... Black Desert, and for anyone who's been in the Black Desert community for a long time, or I say a long time, I've only been in the community for 2 months, so I haven't been in a long time. For anyone who's been in the community before the beta was announced and everything, so around CBT1, you will all know how good the community was. We were all like, you know, most people just chatted on the Reddit and everything, and everyone was very nice to each other. No one was horrible. No one was screaming pay to win. No one was getting angry. I've got comments on loads of my videos now in pay to win game, it's going to be shit. And I'm just like, okay, great. But before the CBT and all that, everyone was lovely. And it was chilled. And now the problem is because it's getting close to launch, all the toxic people have come over. And
yeah, it's getting a little bit cancer, isn't it?
It's what happens with every game. It's what happens with every game. It happened with Arcade as well. Alpha in Arcade was glorious. Like, it was a good little community and everything. Then all the mainstream people came over who were like, oh, new free-to-play game. And they just fucking went fucking mad at it, kind of thing. So, I don't know. It's just Russells. Jim Jams are rustled.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess all we can do is kind of... state our opinions to Dom. I'm tempted to make a video on it, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to talk to them. I'd love to have a sit down and like talk to them, like a discussion with them, and be
do a little straw poll in chat. Do you think Black Desert is pay to win? It'll be interesting to see the response from people.
I know what I'm gonna put 3 options. Yeah, I am curious as well. So it's gonna be, do you think BDO is pay to win? Yes, no, not yet, but it's going that way. Because this is what people have said, so I want to give 3 options.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. Vote on that.
Yeah,
So,
Evil Minx. The they need to make money excuse is a little bit less with Black Desert because it's a buy-to-play game. If it was a free-to-play game, then it's more of an excuse. But
well, that's it. That's the thing. Like we were saying earlier, I know this is going back on what we've said already, but we're already paying. I'm paying fucking 100. I've paid 100 euros for this game. Like you have as well, haven't you, Craig? Like, why should I have to spend another 30 euros to get a ghillie suit? Why is that fair? Like, why should I have to do that? Why should I have to spend another 30 euros to get 3 pets that will loot for me? You know?
I think they've already had over 100,000 people pre-order this game, haven't they?
No, way more than that.
More.
It's like 300k.
Like, there's no need for them to make it pay to win because all they've done is basically port it over to English and EU languages.
Pretty much.
It's not as if they've had to remake the game or anything.
Yeah.
So the development costs for doing that is a lot less. So they've already, I'm sure,
they're probably quids in.
Made their money back.
Yeah, probably. And they're a small team as well, so there aren't many of them. I know there aren't.
Yeah, over 400,000 now. Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, there has been a lot. Hang on, I missed the donation again. Did you and Craig ever play the game Neverwinter? They did the exact same shit, if I remember right. I love the game and leveling through its story, but all started off with the pets that had a buff. That had buffs. Oh, peak. I hope because it happened with fucking Arcade. It just became worse and worse as time went on, kind of thing. So
I tell you what will instantly make me quit Black Desert.
What?
If they add RNG loot boxes where you need to buy keys.
Oh, they did that on Korea. There was a massive fucking outrage about it.
As soon as they do that, that's it. I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
GG game.
I agree. That's where that's the point where Arcade and many MMOs have died to that when loot boxes come out. It's like, oh yeah, there's a chance that you'll get this thing which increases your chance to successfully upgrade your armor, but it's only a 1% drop chance. So you have to buy 100 of these loot crates. So I mean that's the problem.
That's the point where people that can afford to invest thousands into these games, then they get the real advantage.
Yes, exactly that. And I do know a few people that have invested, like, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars into these MMOs. So really quickly, I don't think I answered. No, I have never played Neverwinter. Have you, Craig?
Yeah, I saw the RNG loot box thing, and I was like, yeah, fuck this.
No, really? That's what actually put you off playing it?
Yeah, as soon as I see that in a game, that's it. Don't give.
You're like, you're done. Like, I'm so done with this. It's just, man, I don't know. And I mean, yeah, it's going to be the loot boxes if that ever hits over here. Or if they ever release items on the marketplace. They haven't done this on Korea that I've seen, so I think we're okay so far. If they ever release items on the marketplace that say, you know, using this where you try to enhance an item will increase its chance of success by 50%. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is the one thing. But, I mean, that's all I've really got to say on Black Desert being pay to win. I mean, another thing, actually. No, I'm saying that. Another thing that's annoyed me, this isn't pay to win, but the ship skins you can get in this game. I don't know if you're watching my stream at the moment. You see all these boats around me?
Yeah.
Those are exclusive ship skins, okay? Like, you buy them off the cash shop and you get a ship skin. It's like $20 $20 worth or 20 euros worth. How much is it? Now, let me find out. There's the rowboat. Where's the big boat? Okay. Oh, there it is. It's $20. Now, I thought that was just for the skin, and I was going to be like, fine, but it's not. You get the boat with it as well. Do you remember how much time and effort I put into making my boat? Oh my god,
really?
Yeah.
Boats take fucking ages to make, dude.
Yeah, and they were epic, and they felt epic, and now you can get them for $20 all of a sudden. And that really annoyed me.
I feel as though the more you're telling me about this game, it's kind of like, it's crushing my dreams, dude.
I agree. I totally agree, and I don't want it to. That's why I want to get this That's why I want to discuss this stuff. That's why I want to put this out on YouTube. That's why I want people to be vocal about how they feel about this game, so that they can essentially save the game, you know?
It was so cool, like, the process you went through to build the boat. It took you ages, and you was really excited once you actually done it. It was like an accomplishment. Why allow people to just fucking buy a boat?
Because what will happen, right, is this is the only reason I can think that they're doing this, right, is this is where all MMO people fuck up. Every new MMO, the only company that I can think of that have actually done it right are Blizzard with MMOs. What they do is they release a game and they're like, right, let's grab as much money out of this game as possible before it crashes. So what people will do at launch, they'll be like, oh, I want a boat to go fishing, but I want to be one of the best fishers on the server. I'm going to buy a boat. And then someone's going to go, oh, I want to be one of the best people at PvP. I'm going to buy a ghillie suit. Oh, I want my pets to loot for me. I'm going to buy pets. And then from releasing all that at the start, everyone's going to buy everything and they could just make shit tons of money. Then when the game starts to slow down after 3 months, it's fine. That's it. And, you know, it's over now. Whereas what they should do is they could go, alright, we've made X amount of money off of this game being released. We can now chill out for a couple months. And yes, you can buy pets on the auction house. And they're only $5... No, not on the auction house, on the cash shop. They're only $5 and they don't give any buffs. Then there are also going to be costumes on the thing for €15. And then, when the game starts to struggle a little bit, then they could maybe be like, okay, guys, we're going to give you more rewards now. You know, here, you can buy a boat with the cash shop or whatever. Instead of butchering the game straight off the mark and pissing everyone off.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're jumping in heads deep and want to stuff their pockets full of money, essentially.
I fucking hate these corporate douchebags that are just filled with greed and ruin so many games.
I mean, the thing is they probably... The sad truth is they probably make a fuck ton of money off of doing this.
Yeah.
They probably make a ridiculous amount of money. But what upsets me over these other games is that they really seemed to care at the start. Now, I haven't read any communications from any of the community managers or anything yet about this because there's been so much uproar about it. So I'm sure when the CMs come back, it'll be interesting to hear what they have to say. But like they seem to have really cared about all the other stuff that we talked about in, you know, all the other stuff that the community hasn't liked in the past. But now, well, we're gonna wait to see. You know,
yeah, I'm kind of starting to lose my faith in MMOs in general, dude.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I totally agree with you.
The one time a good game comes along, like Black Desert, for example, we've all been excited for this game for ages. There's hardly any good open world MMOs out with decent combat. And once you've got that, you've got to worry about a fucking business model, which is always ruined.
Yeah. Pretty much. It's I don't know, man. I just hope they realize what they do, and even if they just, I don't know, even if they just lower the price or something a little bit, it would be so much better. I mean, like, people could argue that from the very, very beginning of the game, because obviously we can get the head start, that's always pay to win as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
so,
I remember when I first heard that this game was buy to play, I thought, okay, well that means it's not going to be pay to win then. I like this business model.
Yeah.
But it's almost like they've got a fucking free to play cash shop. They're taking the absolute piss.
That's it. That's the problem that a lot of people have been saying. It's a buy to play game with a free to play cash shop. Like, what, you know, what the fuck is this?
And the fact that the prices are so high as well, I think that's another reason why people are so annoyed. If everything was really cheap and you could probably buy all of the more pay to win items for probably less than $50 altogether, then people probably wouldn't care too much.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
these things are quite expensive.
The thing is if there were 30, the items, if they're $32 for purely cosmetic items, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, you know, who cares? Like, it's cosmetic. I don't have to buy that. If they want to set the prices as $32, they can set the prices as $32. Now, because they've given them an advantage, I almost feel bullied, especially as a streamer as well, because this is a game I'm going to be playing a lot. So people are obviously going to want to watch more of a high-end player as opposed to some bell-end running around doing nothing. So I feel almost bullied into having to buy a ghillie suit. You know what I mean? Or having to buy 9 pets or whatever so that I can get them to tier 3. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that I feel that I should have to do something because I want to play this game a lot and be competitive at it. I mean, it's still nowhere near as bad as some other MMOs, but I just hope it doesn't go that way.
It's not bad, but it's certainly in the grey area right now, pay to win.
Yeah.
Which is always a concern.
Yeah, I mean,
especially since it's not even released yet.
Yeah, right. I mean, let me just tell you, I don't think there's much other stuff that they've, like, really fucked up on at the moment in terms of the other items. Hang on. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, you got furniture. That's not really. I mean, like the mount skins. You don't get a mount with the mount skins. So I mean, that's something. You don't get the mounts with the mount skins. The mount skins aren't really a problem. Yeah, I mean, the wagons aren't really a problem either. I mean, my issue here is the horse breeding resets as well. I haven't really discussed this very much. Anyone who watched me on Korea, you guys know that I enjoyed horse breeding. It was one of my favorite things to do in the game. Now, horses have 1 or 2 breeding attempts. Males have 2 breeding attempts, females have 1 breeding attempt. After that, you can no longer breed them together. Or you can, and it sacrifices both the horses and gives you 1 foal as an offspring. Now, the problem is if I have a tier 7 horse, which I do on Korea, which has drift and instant acceleration, which it does on Korea, I could just breed it constantly to try and get a tier 8 horse out of it, and then by spending, you know, how $6.40 to reset it. So $6.40 a breeding attempt to try and get a good horse out of it, because what would happen otherwise if you don't have that? You'd have to go tame another tier 5 horse and level the tier 5 horse up, then breed the 2 tier 5 horses together and then get a tier 7. And this is the issue. And I just, oh man, I just don't want, because people are going to be running around like tier 8 horses after like a week, which isn't what's intended, you know? It's not meant to be that way. It's meant to be a long road. It took me ages to get to my tier 7. I mean, I had to go tame 2 tier 5s, level them both up to level 30, but then that was taking too long, so I actually ended up going on the marketplace, spending all of my money for a breed attempt and got a tier 7. Apparently you can only reset it 1 time. Oh, okay. Alright. That's actually a lot better. That's much more interesting. That's much better. Okay, I did not know that. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. Horse equals sellable good. You can buy money from the cash shop. Yeah, that's true as well, actually. I still don't think you should even be able to do it 1 time. I think they should just keep it as is. You get 1 attempt and that's it. And then it would be done. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about pay to win. Guys, in the chat, if you have anything to say, you know, speak up now, and yeah, me and Craig will have a little chat about it. Because I don't think there's much more to go on about it. We're just going to start rambling on about it, and I would just love to hear back from the devs. I want to hear what the community managers have to say about this all, because I'm sure they're going to address it soon.
They're not going to charge for future content updates, are they? Like expansions?
No. Oh my god, no, I hope not, actually. I say that. I'm pretty...
That'd take the piss, wouldn't it?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I'm sure I've read that somewhere that they didn't do that, but that was a long time ago. I remember reading about that, because I was like, thank fuck for that. But it is ridiculous. Oh, yeah, and also, yeah, that's another thing, the dies as well. I wouldn't say that's pay to win, though. That's just more annoying, if you will. Because the dies in this game, you know you can dye your armor, Craig.
Yeah.
So you can get the palette of Mervs, which basically allow you to dye your armor any color you want for, you know, 1, 15, or 30 days, depending on which pack you dye. And then after that, pack you buy. Then after those days, the dyes are gone and you have to buy another pack to increase it. It's almost like a sub for dyes, if you will.
That's ridiculous. Is there no way to do it permanently?
Yes, there is, which is when you buy dye boxes. Now, the problem here is you buy dye boxes, you open them up, and they have X amount of dye colors. I have no idea what they are. 3, 4 dye colors, maybe? And then from that, it will be, say it has a blue in it. I want to dye my armor blue. So I have my chest piece, and I dye that blue, but my chest piece might have more than 1 section of it. So I'd have to buy, like, 3 dye packs, which give me blue, and it's completely random. So
you might not get blue?
Nope.
RNG dye boxes. What the fuck, dude? Oh, wow. Fucking wow.
Oh man, it's fucking, yeah, it's lols. So I think you're blowing the whole thing up first, and the ghillie suit is only a problematic thing, and the prices are a bit high. No, I know what you're saying, Ariane says. I'm blowing it out of proportion, and I am. This isn't as big as a problem as it is at the moment, but is this where it's going to stop? Are they going to say, okay, we've got the ghillie suits in the game, that's it, no more? Is that where it's going to stop? Or are they going to start introducing more and more shit into the game over time because people are okay with the ghillie suit? They're like, oh, they're okay with that, let's add more stuff in. That's what I've been getting at this entire time. Is it possible to refund the game? Just wondering it for you guys. No. Actually, Craig could. Now that you've played the CBT, you waiver your right to refund the game. There's a tick box that you have to tick saying, you know, by playing the CBT, I confirm that I can no longer refund this game. Keck.
Really?
Yes. There is a tick box in CBT 2 when you load it up. Now, why would they do that?
That's fucking bullshit, dude, because people, like, try the game, they decide it's wank, and then they can't get a refund.
Well, you've already played the game that you've paid for, technically, because you're paying for the access as well to the CBT.
Wow.
How do people get pets when you can't buy it off the auction house? For us players that only pay for the game 1 time, you can't. Simply DSN. You can't get pets. There was one pet... Actually, let's have a look in the mileage store. I haven't... have they got the achievements up? Achievements. Can you get a pet in here for 5,000 hours gameplay?
And I'm just looking to see if there's a cat. Oh, time. Here we go. Time. Oh, come on. There it is. Okay, guys. Play the game for 5,000 hours, and you will get a pet.
There we go. It's not pay to win now.
5,000 hours in days. How long is that? Hang on. 5,000 hours is 208 days worth of played time. That's how much I put into one of my World of Warcraft characters over 10 years. So, you know, don't hold out for that.
Just leave your computer turned on fishing for 208 days.
I got a pet, guys. I made it. We did it.
Imagine that electricity bill, though, over the course of that amount of time. Pay to win.
It's so fucking ridiculous. Did they do this on the computer? Because that might show whether or not it's going to happen. Not so much Bowser, but they introduced stuff like... I wouldn't say the penguins pay to win, but it's not really. But some of the outfits give, like, the horse trading outfit and all that stuff. There isn't anything that's directly pay to win, but there is stuff that allows you to earn more money, which can be seen as pay to win. You know, that's it. So, depends it depends how you see it. There's nothing that is directly, but you can earn more money, so therefore, it's kind of a bit powerful. That custom's still going to cost 3,200 pearls. I mean, you want to have those 10% XP for killing those mobs. Yeah, that's the thing. People are going to want that extra 10% XP on that armor suit. Can I just say for UMP on, I completely back the no refund if you play the beta 100%, because if someone wants to be a scumbag and buy the $50 version just to get the beta, and then play the beta and refund to buy the cheaper one, that's kind of a dick move anyway. There would be no point in having the beta as closed if they did not do that. I'm not saying that you should be able to refund it. I'm not saying that, Lydia. We have already played the game, so I understand that we can't refund it, because we were paying in to get the beta as well. Do we know what we can buy with loyal points? Well, the loyalty points, yeah, there's nothing really crazy in the loyalty point store. Nothing ridiculous. Hang on 1 second. Let me just catch this fish, then I will show you guys what we can get in the store. Okay. Loyalty store. Inventory expansion slots, partial skill resets. That is funny as fuck. I mean, no, it's not. I'll talk about that with Lydia in a bit. I'll actually know, Craig, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Right, okay. So I'm going to crush your dreams even more, okay? So, let's use World of Warcraft as an example. I'm sure most of you know World of Warcraft here. So, Craig, you're specking your character. And you have accidentally put a point into the wrong ability. What'd you do?
Well, that happens all the time. You just get a Tome of the Clear Mind and you pay money.
Yes.
In-game money.
Correct. That is the normal thing which most games seem to take down this route. Now, however, let's say you've never played Black Desert and you see an ability, you're like, oh shit, that ability looks cool. Sorceress has ones. It summons a spirit or something to fight for you. It's actually whack. Don't get it. And you're like, oh, actually, you know what? I want to reset my talents and get more skill points. Put my skill points into something different. Lol, joke. Join the cash shop. You have to pay to reset your points.
How much?
$7. Wait for a partial skill reset. Now, as far as I'm aware, because I've never actually tried it, it sounds to me, it will. Okay, yeah, it is. I've just read it. So, say you get Lightning level 1, Lightning level 2, Lightning level 3, Lightning level 4. Okay. To get rid of all of those, you'd have to buy 4 partial resets for $7 each.
Oh my god.
So that's $28. Oh wait, this is loyalty. Sorry, that's loyalty. So that's 7 days worth of game time. Sorry. Wait, let me get that right. Partial skill reset. 200. Sorry, $8. $8 to reset one line.
That's not as bad.
That's still not okay.
It's still not okay though.
No, $8 to reset my skills. Like, no thanks. Like, that's to get one line of skills.
If you want to, that is scummy.
But you can reset all your combat skills for $9. So, you know, that's everything. So I mean, but it's still $9 for a reset is ridiculous. This isn't the loyalty shops. This is the function shop.
But going to be using like cookie cutter builds basically. For
the the thing is I want to experiment with my builds, you know, and I don't want to have to spend $9 every time I fuck up. So, and you get one at 45 for free. That's correct, but that's one, you know. It's just I have never heard of a game that charges you to reset your skills ever.
That's a little bit scummy, to be honest. I think that's taking it too far.
I mean, the other things you can get is you can get an Elion's Tear, which when you revives you after dying and you don't lose any XP. So, I mean, I wouldn't really class that as pay to win. That's more pay to convenience in my eyes. But like by experience, you can extract crystals from an equipment item. I don't really care about that. They can extract gems. That's not really pay to win.
I think it's good we stopped talking before you actually put me off playing this game altogether.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all of it. That's
I wasn't in a good mood before we had this Skype call, but now I'm on the edge of being pissed off.
Hey, dude, I'm just giving you the information, you know. I'm just giving you the fucking information. Now you know that. Yeah, I mean. That's all that. Just all I can say to you guys, right, is to stop yourselves from being, you know, money out. Make sure you do a little research before playing the game and actually check to see what is a viable, you know, talent tree to go as your class. So, like on my wizard, I tried taking, like, what spells have I tried taking which are utter shite? Like when I didn't on my Korean version, I didn't take Frigid Fog. Frigid Fog is amazing because it's an AOE freeze. It's insane. And I didn't take that on my Korean version, so I would have had to have reset some of my skill points or waited a long time to get it. And, like, some people level up their staff attacks as a wizard for their first time playing. Don't do that. Don't level your staff attacks as a wizard. You're never going to use them. But, yeah, so there's that, boys and girls. But that's all that's all we've got to say about the cash shop. I'm going to be talking about other stuff today with Wolfgirl, so we're not just talking about this. Please name one game that isn't pay to win. Call of Duty. League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm, huh?
Overwatch isn't pay to win.
StarCraft. I think he meant name one MMO that's not pay to win.
Rocket League.
Rocket League. Yeah, there you go. Not as much as a BDO related question, but an honest question. Why can't someone make just a quality MMO that has everything and a decent pay model? Wouldn't they just take over the market based off being the consistent for making money in the long run? Well, yeah, that's World of Warcraft, really, isn't it? World of Warcraft is one of the only ones that has good content and isn't pay to win, even though it is, but people refuse to believe that. But yeah, I mean, is Guild Wars 2 not pay to win? I don't think it is it? WildStar. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are some out there. I haven't played that many. So I couldn't really comment on that. But yeah, anyway, Craig, is there anything else you wanted to really say on the pay to win thing, or?
No, I think we've covered everything. I'm now going to go and play some Monster Hunter online and learn some Chinese.
Fantastic. All right, man. Well, have fun with that, and thanks for stopping by and having the chat with me. I will see you. I don't know. I'm sure I'll talk to you before, but if not, I'll see you in about a week, dude.
Yeah, for the release.
Yeah. Wait. What day is it? Yeah, I'll actually be down in sort of like 6 days or something. I'll come down like the beginning of the weekend on like Friday.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, have a good one, dude.
All right. See you later, man. Peace.
Bye.